at the very least, it makes sense to go to the port.
Yeah.
That's where the water
Go
is.
where the water is.
Now, it turns out, as we wander around here, it's not quite on the boat.
But it's close to the boat?
It's close to the boat.
Yay!
Let's
I was
see.
kind of right.
I think it is over here.
Considering I don't remember jack about this game. Oh, hey, it's up there. Apparently. Where is it? I can't even see it. Is it like slapped between there? Is that?
It might not be visible.
Could be. Maybe I have to get somebody to, like, knock this over or something.
I mean, you can see both of the insides of the surfaces, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Much more well hidden than the statue one.
Yeah. That is true.
The steel bird is the crane. See, it's
Oh.
a bird.
Oh, come now.
That's ridiculous.
That is some bull.
On the bottom. So now we need to get some help because that's why we can't see it. Damberto.
Down there.
Damberto, we need some help with the crane. And there it is. They don't even bother showing us.
Yeah.
That's weird. Couldn't have attached it without lifting the container. Would have had to use the crane, but when? We saw nothing. Maybe he disguised himself as one of the workers. That's weird. Card says, the final key is also hidden near the water's edge. The crimson crown you seek sleeps within a black ark, nestled in the steel car that marches with the minutes.
In the boat?
In the boat. Just as obtuse, if it's also hidden near the water's edge, it's probably here at the port. Where would one be? We need to find the thing that runs by the minutes.
I don't know. Oh, tram? Oh, no, it's in the trolley. Right, I just remember I said there's something about a trolley, and I forgot.
The steel car. What about marching with the minutes? Tram schedule, of course. Port's the starting at any point for all the trams. Excuse me, Mr. Driver. Can we come in and look around for a thing? It's worth 10 million mirror. I mean, the infamous Phantom Thief B. Yes, sir. Wow. Well, okay. Look around.
Why does this person have no eyes?
It's fine. He doesn't need them to see. They're all automated. They're all on rails. He doesn't need to like steer. Also, we're a little close to Laura here.
Wowie wow. Hey, I see it. Hey, there it be.
There it
Black
is.
suitcase in the tram car.
It's hard to miss.
Remember this now.
Yep.
It all makes sense.
The Black Ark.
Oh, it's probably because the Phantom Thief B is the driver. That's why he didn't have eyes. Now I'm remembering things. Yay.
Dazzling carnelians. A
Truly
fiery glow.
Beautiful.
It's the Crimson Tiara. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been saying 10. It's 100. Excuse me.
Oh, goodness.
I don't want to touch it. Yeah, let's not drop it.
Yeah. Maybe leave it in the suitcase. Take the whole thing.
So the tiara really was in there, huh?
Oh,
There's your
yeah,
answer,
here we
by the
go.
way.
Yeah, here it is. He is
Now,
changing his
I'm wondering
voice.
If the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself.
Remember, Rena's not fooled by this.
I don't
No.
remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
I'll say. But hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
What's wrong?
Dot, dot, dot.
Why are you staring at me like that?
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you?
Music's gone.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Just some water noises.
And seagulls.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Okay.
Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
What?
There's the laugh. Oh, dear. Okay. Hi. Wait, he didn't actually snap.
No,
He didn't
that's how magical he is.
This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask...
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B. Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits. Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguises? Nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Ha ha! I see. Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid.
But why would you do something like this? Why go to all the trouble?
Ah, does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
Theft is a crime.
Indeed. A crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Oh, what spirited youths you are!
Oh,
Bye.
What? How did he do that?
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day. I will be watching your future achievements with keen interest.
he better be in 3.
I swear to God, if he's not in 3, I'm gonna strangle him.
And no, don't tell me if he's in 3 in the comments.
Yeah, please don't.
No spoilers for 3.
I don't want spoilers. I don't want to know anything.
I'm gonna be saying that in every goddamn video as soon as we start 3, because if you want it to be a true blind playthrough, you can't go telling us stuff.
I know. Exactly. Nothing. Not a peep.
Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid you adieu.
He disappeared again.
That's quite a little trick.
He might still be nearby. Let's search the area.
But no.
No. Nothing.
Take me there, please. I think it will.
Yay. And it's back. You people really should have better security, though. Just for the record.
Security's fine. Just don't deactivate it when you think it's been stolen.
Also that.
Because apparently he couldn't crack it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Not a bad idea, but wrong.
Yeah.
But let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he actually knows us. Wait, no, that's bad. Then we're accessories to theft. Oh, no.
Oh, bother.
All right. All elements set by times 500.
Nice.
That's 10,000 Mira.
Yeah.
10,000 Mira, of course, pales in comparison to 100 million. But,
Yeah, just a bit.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get out of here. What do you want me to do? It doesn't even say. Well, I know I need to leave. Oh,
Oh, no.
doors are hard. I just thought it was weird.
Didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, it's got Master of Disguises. He can teleport.
Yeah.
And that's just what we know about.
Yeah.
It's a phone call. Hi, hi.
Hi.
smoldering love for your tragically beautiful teacher. I like how this line works even if you are trying to date her. Instead of being like sarcastic, it's just kind of like, no, I don't think so. But I don't. Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah.
Or just like, no.
No.
Something wrong. I have more tasks. Yes, very good. The Sankt district. Right outside the girls' school. Group B will be there too. I already told the governor. Do what you want. Have fun. Toodles!
Bye!
Arg. Laura, who would be queen of the school if she had gone there.
Yeah, that's true.
Take a day tram. Doesn't matter where we catch the tram. It'll go anywhere. It sounds like we have something bad to do, but we actually don't, unless you consider this character to be bad, in which case we do.
Wait, what now?
I know. It'll make sense in a minute.
Okay.
I don't think we have anything else to do. We've already turned in the shoe quest, so we've done all the quests. Let me just flip through real quick.
I think so. Unless
wanna
there's some
flip through real
hidden
quick.
quests somewhere.
No, no hidden quests. Everything's pretty straightforward. There's no, like, red books we're missing. There's a recipe I could get, but I don't give a damn. Alright.
But cooking is so fun. Especially when you have characters cook something they're bad at. It's hilarious.
It's going to make me do it this way. That's fine. Main story will advance. Let's do it. We have one last section to do.
One more day, right?
Well, you gotta finish this day first, and then
Oh.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, one thing at a time.
I think this is the end of the day, effectively. I'm not sure we have anything to do afterwards.
Oh, it chugged just a little
Just
bit.
a small chug, and the door's chugged.
And the doors. But you know, it's pretty smooth considering what it used to look like. Although
Tomorrow-
I kind of miss how hilarious it was before.
Yeah, well, tomorrow gets quite serious.
Tomorrow is seriousness.
All aboard! Or, that's fine. Just wait for us to get off.
Yep.
That makes more sense.
Right.
All of them devastated by how handsome Reen is.
It's true. He was the first one off the trail.
They were wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister.
Yeah, they must go to St. Estrella too.
So, the famous St. Estrella Girls' School is around here, huh? It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit. Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Anyway, let's go and wait by the front gate.
Anyway.
Those were the attacker's orders.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
What? No, you're fine.
Why would you?
You never!
No.
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
Fast forward.
We don't need these
I was
establishing
wondering.
shots.
Did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts. That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
Oh? I have a
Eh?
number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school. I've heard that even Princess Alphen herself is a student there.
I've heard that too.
Princess who?
Oh no, you sweet poor child.
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonian, but even still.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Princess Alphen is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Euget. She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
Is that so?
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee. I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
I figured as much. I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the opportunity to meet her.
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother, too, Prince Cedric. He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
Oh, right. I think I've seen a picture of the prince in a magazine before. Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alphen's older brother.
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from Liberl aboard that airship. You know the one, right?
Ah, you must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel, after the crisis in Liberl was put to rest.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact. I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as Imperial Governor, too. And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Oh, you're all here already.
There's the other group.
Yay!
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end, too?
As if we'd leave any loose ends. If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Every time.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think.
Wait, did
Yeah.
you two?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they
I
noticed.
figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
We're fine now. Really? That's great! It sure is. Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms.
Girl talk.
Slumber party!
Sounds good.
Talk about what boys we like.
Oh, because
A
that's
class 7 pajama party makes me a little embarrassed.
that's what we think girls talk about all the time.
Yes.
Ah!
That's girls for you.
Jeez, okay.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
I don't
Come
like
on
jam
now,
on
boys
toast.
can have sleepovers too.
I like peanut butter on toast.
Also, yes, peanut butter and toast is amazing.
I mean, jam's
guess
fine.
jam and toast is good too.
There's nothing
but-
wrong with jam and toast. But
Yeah, but
That must be
peanut butter.
Heimdall Cathedral's bell. It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say?
It sounds like the moon's about to
It
fall.
sounds so different from how it does in the Ost District. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we were supposed to meet here.
Reen?
Oh, good. Hello, little sister.
the bell rang more than 5 times. Just gonna say it.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Louise,
That's funny though.
What are you doing here?
Dude, you forgot she
Wait.
goes to.
I
Yeah.
guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Good
I'm
job.
an idiot.
I'm really dumb. Sorry.
Whoops.
Worst brother ever.
Yes. I see all of your classmates are with you too. It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute. Are you the ones? The 9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7. Wait, what?
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here? Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine. Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear. She could have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
It's funny that shunned, embarrassed Elise is the one time it sounds exactly like Celine.
I was about to say that. I was like, she's sounding like Celine right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I totally hear it too.
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Estraya Girls' School. I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Right this way.
Eee.
Oh, I like how we're not wearing our uniforms, but but they seem to see that or something. Oh, they know her.
Oh my god, it's Laura. I love her so much. Oh my god, it's Eustace. Look at that tall foreign boy. Oh.
Oh, Elliot, you got some fangirls.
There it is.
Oh, that's
Silver hair girl needs a hug.
Oh my god.
Just openly gossiping in front of us. It's fine. There's also clone babies in there.
There are some clone babies.
Also, it might seem a bit trite for the girls to be going crazy about boys showing up. Let me tell you, the same thing happened at the all-boys high school I went to when there was girls coming for classes at Brophy.
Really?
Because you're like, oh my god. And it's the same reason why, like, they say you get more done because you're not worried about whoever you're attracted to, whether it's opposite sex or whatever.
Yeah.
In that situation, you know.
Yeah.
Now it's time to talk about us.
Oh.
See? Handsome.
We are.
Actually, now that it's about me, I don't like it either.
I don't like it anymore. Please make it stop.
I don't know, and I don't care. A lot of people took either French or Latin just to be in a class with girls.
Really? That's kind of hilarious.
And I thought about doing that, and then I was like, but Spanish. Spanish would be useful in Arizona.
Right, that's true.
And it hasn't been.
And it hasn't been, exactly. It hasn't done shit.
Whoops.
It looks like an indoor garden. This is the Academy's Rose Garden.
Que lástima.
The person who called you here is waiting inside.
Oh, I think I vaguely remember this
Who
part of the game
did call
now.
us here anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
Whoever
person.
they are, they must have considerable social standing.
Yeah.
Your Highness, I brought the guests.
Oh.
Thank you. Please show them in.
Said the darkness.
Said the darkness.
No
Yeah.
way.
Hey, Elise, is that...
You don't need to ask when you already know. Now, if you'll follow me.
I might need to ask.
Yeah, what if I don't know? Jerk.
Jerk face.
I don't want to make assumptions about people.
I knew it.
We're like Lemonhead, where it's like, or whatever.
This was like the start of a boss encounter.
It did. Oh my god. Oh god, it's the music.
Is
Ah! Just gonna transform into a hideous monster.
all to die.
My name is Elfin. Elfin Rice Arner.
That middle name is dumb.
It is weird.
That's not her fault.
It's a pleasure
It's
to
not.
meet all
But like,
of
why
you.
do they say it like that? Why isn't it just like Reese or something? Or I don't know if that's better, but
Re-icy.
re-ice.
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 It's time to ice and re-ice. And chill.
Chill, everybody, chill.
Ice to meet you.
God, now I'm like swaying to the music. This is just not a good day.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, some of those flowers look better than others. The angles that are presented.
Woo, okay.
Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, all right?
Silent treatment.
I was only trying to tease you a little. Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead.
The humph is also very good, Celine.
It is a good Celine.
Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura.
Oh wait, oh yeah,
Glad to see
they've
you're both
met.
well.
Yep.
I forgot.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Aw, thank you. I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in Saint Estrella too. But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills. I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
Well, I don't know about that.
Such is the proper way of life.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too. Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself. Your Highness. Got you to look. But I...
Well, she seems lively.
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Me too.
Blah, blah, blah.
Please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elfin.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Reen Schwarzer. Elise has told me so much about you.
And now the creepiness begins.
Your Highness!
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has. As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Reen. Oh, it's so refreshing. You're every bit the person Elise says you are. Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask.
It's not teensy weensy.
God, what is even happening anymore?
Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
Oh, is that where that came from?
That's
okay.
not how she thinks of him.
No, it's not. Oh,
Because
God.
if it is, then it's completely wrong.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family. And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer.
God, you know...
I have two brothers already, of course. So I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
You know, the thing is, I want to like Alphen because there are times when she's good. Well, she's like a decent character most of the time, but then this happens and I'm like, ugh!
It's fine.
I can't do it.
This is at the core of her.
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
That's enough, Your Highness.
Oh,
Spaced
those are
out.
spaces.
Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little. Anyway, that aside,
Second time
Well,
she
okay.
said that.
Yeah, moving
the
on.
reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you.
Final boss comes storming in. Hello!
Hello!
Ah!
Whoa!
Damn. Good setup.
Hi.
Yeah,
It's not like we're
fake out.
fans.
Who do you mean?
Hey, isn't that?
A guitar? No, a lute?
Oh, it seems he's arrived. Oh,
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Oh, Oliver, you're so dumb. I love you. Isn't that his
it's a
outfit
pleasure
from
to see
Sky?
you again.
Or am I crazy?
God. It's been so long, I don't remember.
I know he was wearing some kind of white coat, I think.
Could be.
Huh.
And you as well, young lady. Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable.
Hi, Matt Mercer.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
Since the start of the chapter.
Since the start of the chapter.
Who's this guy?
Now.
Hold on.
I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
Yeah. Well, I'll say that's it, but then that's art from this game, so.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find something from Sky. I'll work on it.
I
Okay,
serve
okay,
as a
cool.
music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution. In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. but that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school.
Also, that's basically just Vash the Stampede.
Oh my god, it is.
He's wearing a red coat in the art from Sky 3?
Okay. Yeah. Kind of like the one he has in this game?
Kinda, but not nearly as like buttoned up and stuff.
Okay.
But I think he's wearing a white coat in Sky. So I don't know if it's like this coat, but if
it's
it's not
the
this coat,
exact
it's
same
close.
one, but yeah, it's close. Okay.
I think this is a similar color scheme. It's what I remember. I'm not
Yeah.
going to sit here and look forever. So.
Right.
But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens? Ah, the romance.
Could he be?
Did you see he uses his reaction? He's just like...
Yeah.
I think that's quite enough.
Shoot him with a fan.
Any more of that, and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
Well, they'll start edging.
Yeah, where did
alright.
that fan come from? She had it and then it
It's fan space.
teleported.
It's like hammer space.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
Oh, wait. So this is... Whoa.
Indeed.
You're right to be this turned on.
I'm hot and I know it.
Tis I, Oliver Rice Arner, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the debaucherous prince.
Really?
I also
that's
serve as
not
Thor's
nice.
Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board.
You didn't play far enough in Sky.
It's
Oh,
a pleasure
I
to
see.
finally meet you,
Oops.
ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
One day I'll do that.
What he's like in that intro, as opposed to pretty much everything after this, is exactly what he's like in Sky.
Yeah.
Is someone beautiful, moving / breathing? Then he's hitting on him.
Yep.
Doesn't even have to be a girl. Usually is.
Yeah.
Not always.
That's funny. I believe it, though.
Back to my coat.
Yes. The red, pretty one.
I'm wearing a sweatshirt. Very proper.
Yes.
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness. I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the imperial family, but still.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you. Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Indeed, I was. You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in Liberl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl back then?
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Big
Right.
terms.
All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl. As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion. One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's Military Academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
I had to imagine that guy is like wide-eyed right now.
He's like, wind. He said
Dust. Fresh air. Hey, ah!
it. Starts screaming
Winds
in the
of
back.
change, huh?
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7, and why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts. Not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations.
Wrong semicolon.
That is the wrong semicolon.
Just a comma.
It's just a
These turbulent
comma.
times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need. We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that.
Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the classes run day to day. Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this. That was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother. But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to. Your Highness!
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7.
I've been half-assing to this point, but now I'm going to try super hard.
Time to go all
Thing
out.
is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it,
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me. And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country.
Nah.
That's a lot for
Well,
teenagers.
I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it. You're students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
I will fall in love.
Perfect. I've always wanted to.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke. I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him. He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the Academy.
While he has no direct control over the running of the Academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
She's certainly one of them. Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation. She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Wait. Purple Lightning?
I knew it.
if you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right. though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers. She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
Well,
Okay.
we learned a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, that was a lot. I mean, it's all good information, but
Yeah, a lot of connections are made there that you may have pieced together to some degree before this, and a couple of them are probably like, wait, what?
exactly.
Like, we already kind of knew Oliver was involved. We saw him in the intro.
That's true.
and
We did.
We already kind of knew Sarah had some connections that she wasn't talking a ton about. That's fine.
Yeah.
So the next time we pick up, I don't remember if there's anything else tonight. I think there might be another short scene or two, but it's mostly done now. Tomorrow things go a little hectic.
A little bit.
And then from there, we don't really have any like run-of-the-mill field studies left. At this point, it's all, I mean, there's a couple of things where you still do like rudimentary tasks, but for the most part, things are a lot more serious from here on out.
Sweet.
And maybe there will be a bone dragon.
I remember that.
I can't say for sure. Bye.
Bye.